able to see ourselves on the...
Well, if Nancy texts us right, we should be able to. Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're green again.
I'm gonna go ahead and tweet about it or something.
This, hey, first time going live.
First time going live. You know what? Something was bound to happen.
Oh, there we go. I can see me.
There we are.
Let's see what the 1,000, 2, 1,000.
I'm gonna tweet about it on Facebook.
3, 1,000.
Update still live. Here's the link.
Here's a new thing. We've got shorts coming.
Shorts, like booty shorts?
No, like athletic shorts. Like, I mean, I guess they could be booty shorts if you want. If you're an XL, buy small.
Man, I put a lot of
okay, I will, Dave.
And I saw a fat dude at the gas station, like a great big fat dude, and he was wearing like basketball shorts, and his ass was literally eating his shorts. It was like they were getting sucked up into his ass. And I tried to tell him, I was like, dude, your ass is just eating those shorts.
And I just come back. This podcast is brought to you by Temple Entertainment. Love you, DJ.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, love you.
And check out Without Mercy too on that note.
Yeah, absolutely. They shred. But I tried to tell this guy, I was like, look, man, I'm a fat guy. I know the struggle. But you need to pick that wedgie out, bro.
Yeah.
You need to pick
You're
it out.
pulling hard here, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Just getting sucked in.
So, what's your craziest story there, James? I'm sure.
I don't know, man.
What's the craziest show you ever played? Heavy Montreal?
I mean, it depends on your definition of crazy, right?
Well, how about you were talking about good, so...
Yeah,
what was the goodest? What was the goodest? The goodest, the greatest?
Heavy Toronto was probably my favorite show I've ever played. It was just insane. Heavy Montreal is awesome too. I've played it a couple times. It's a great festival. Really is. But Heavy Toronto, they stopped doing it, but it was... Man, it was something special, man.
Was that the one where you were playing with the tree?
No, that was Heavy Montreal.
Oh,
yeah, that was when I played it with X's for Eyes. And God bless Heavy Montreal. Heavy Montreal is special too, man. They really do a lot of things to make the artists feel taken care of. Like, I've played a lot of festivals. They do it different. And I've spoken to other artists, like big bands. They've played a lot of festivals. Like, I spoke to the guys from Lamb of God. And they're like, yeah, it's not like this at other festivals. Even a lot of these big European festivals, they have, not quite the same level of catering and backstage amenities, if you will. They really do take care of people. But Heavy Toronto...
Just a big plate of cocaine every day.
Man, you know what?
Do coke or not? Here's some coke.
X's for Eyes, like, they gave us our own dressing room trailer, air conditioned, with a full bars worth of booze.
Fuck.
And we're nobody. So imagine what a band like fucking Lamb of God's getting. If we're getting that, you know what I mean?
That's a
and it's like, you don't have to walk anywhere. If you're an artist at that festival, like, get on this golf cart, somebody will take you wherever you want to go.
Beige. Exactly the same.
Yeah, it's because there's formaldehyde in his veins.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really weird.
Shout out to David Usher. He's a Montreal. He's a Montreal boy.
Yeah, and then what was the other? The Cult was after that, and then Kiss. But like,
such a weird lineup.
I know, and Kiss, like literally nobody was watching any of the bands. Like, it was like some corporate thing. So like all these guys are just like getting loaded, oil and gas, trading business cards, stuff like that, eating steak, whatever. And like the show's on, and I'm just like, does anybody even care?
That's
happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nope. Do you not want to rock and roll?
And it was like done. Like, it was done at like 8 o'clock. Like, last song.
Wow,
like,
weird.
Boom. And it was just like, okay. It's really weird to see Kiss with no fireworks because it's daytime.
Yeah. Yeah, man,
no flames, no explosions. Or if there was one, you can't see them anywhere.
Man, yeah, that's Kiss.
That's Kiss.
As long as they're getting paid.
Oh, dude. Gene Simmons is coming through.
Just as
he's doing all the Kiss stuff.
Who fucking cares?
Isn't that fucking like
well, what I saw last year, that guy's
but then he put out what's hilarious, and everybody got so mad about it. He put out the thing about, I'm going to trademark the metal horns.
Oh, right.
And everybody went all up in arms on the internet. It's like, there you go. I didn't have to pay $100,000 to that fucking PR company to get me PR.
Yeah, just one tweet problem.
I fucking tweeted that shit like Donald Trump, and I got all the fucking free press I could ever ask for.
Yeah, like,
hilarious. People are getting so mad. Oh, fucking deal. Oh, fucking.
But this is why people don't. This is why people like when I say that like Metallica staged all that fucking nonsense with the guitar cutting out or the vocals cutting out at the fucking Grammys or something. You know, like fuck you. Who do you think you're fucking kidding? You can't bullshit a bullshitter. Like that was so much. And then like the tour dates got announced the next day. They're all over the fucking internet. Fuck you. You think I'm fucking stupid? Fuck you, Metallica.
Interesting.
I can say that because I'm a real metalhead.
Have you seen Gene
I know
in
you
like
be
the full
an
makeup
elitist.
and shit recently? Because with the sun out, it shows everything.
Oh.
And like Gene Simmons looked like somebody mixed like
a lizard,
Shredder and a Ninja Turtle and like put them together.
And the rat.
Yeah.
Splinter.
And Splinter, yeah.
It's, or like just a potato that's just been sitting in the sun that you spray paint.
That's what Gene Simmons looks like. He looks like a potato left in the sun that's been spray painted.
Sure.
Jesus.
I have never heard a more accurate description of Gene Simmons. Fuck. Yeah.
Well,
Fuck Gene Simmons.
fucking A, we've done an hour.
Fucking A.
So, that's all our obligations are
Well,
to the people.
we didn't get to answer any questions. We had a great
Oh,
question.
Yeah.
right.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay, me neither.
What about some music?
No, well, like what?
I know. Brief interlude.
Play some Attila? All about that life?
Man, can I? Paul Ablaze, he goes by.
Okay.
That's his stage name, and he sings in Blackguard, and now he's in Crimson Shadows. Shout out to Crimson Shadows.
Oh.
Yeah. And
As a singer?
yeah.
Okay.
He's a great singer and great frontman. And he was the original singer of Endost, so I replaced his role in Endost, and it was definitely interesting because, you know, I had never done anything like that before. I was just filling in so they could fulfill gig obligations, and it ended up being a 12-year gig for me. You know what I mean?
Was Chris in the band then?
Yeah,
Your brother?
Chris is the
Okay.
original, the originator of Endost.
Oh, okay.
Chris and Paul were the guys who started it. You know?
Okay.
And then Paul left, and I jumped in and did it for 12 years. You know, it ended up being a full-time thing.
Cool.
And in this case with Mike Hugars, you know, or Hogs as I like to call him, he's, you know, fucking phenomenal frontman, great singer, and I've been a big fan of his work for some time now, for a number of years. You know, in Stab.twist.pull and in previous projects he's been in, and you know it's definitely nerve-wracking. I haven't yet had the opportunity to fully have a conversation with him about it, but man, I hope I'm doing it justice, and I would hope that he comes out on July 28th to see us at the Distortion and, you know, and see what I'm doing, and, you know, I hope he digs it, man, because I'm trying to do it justice, you know, and I'm trying to do it right, and it's humbling because just learning another man's lyrics and, you know, trying to get into his headspace when he wrote a song, it's not the kind of music you can fake, you know what I mean?
Sure.
You can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm passionate about this.
Yeah.
You got to be passionate about it. So sitting down and like reading the man's lyrics and like trying to get into his headspace, you know, which I can only speculate as to his headspace when he wrote some of these songs, and, you know, it's something else. It's, you know, it's a unique experience, and I hope that fans dig it, and I hope that more than anything that fucking Mike digs it, man. You know, I'm a big fan of his, and I hope that he keeps playing music. I think he's got a new band in the works, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think, you know,
I believe they're called Straight Talk, something like that.
something like that, I think, yeah. You'll have to check
Yeah,
out Dutch Wheelco's Instagram. He's got posts about it on there, I think. But, yeah, man, he's, you know, he's a great fucking frontman, a great singer, and I hope he likes what I'm doing. You know, I think we are of a similar ilk as far as vocalists goes, you know what I mean? Like, we've got, you know, a similar approach, I think, to vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's a good match for me to be in this band, and I think that, you know, there's, you know, but there's also room for me to add my flavor to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so with the new material moving forward, I'm hoping to like bring a little more Big James to it. But in the meanwhile, I'm, you know, playing the old material. I'm just basically paying homage to like a great fucking vocalist, you know.
Fuck yeah.
And a good dude. it needs to be said, man. I would be remiss if I did not point out that like Hoax went out of his way to fucking make me feel really welcome in this city, and you know he's a great fucking dude, man. He's helped me out in tight spots, and he's been very welcoming, and you know he's always a dude. He's ready with a hug the minute I see him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like since I got here, man, he's gone out of his way to make me feel really welcome and help me ease into living in a new city. You know. So along with all you guys, man, all of the Stab.twist.pull crew and you, Nate, and Nancy, like it made me feel really, really welcome in the city, along with a lot of other people. So, yeah, I hope that that answers Ross's question.
And fuck you, you dirty Kiwi.
Yeah.
That's what
Also,
I have to say.
fuck you, you dirty Kiwi.
Well, and right here with this question, our friend Clifford says, I just want to say that James was the only acceptable singer to fill Mike's shoes.
Well, that's extremely flattering, and I'm honored, man. It's man, this is a cool band with really great musicians, so I'm super stoked. I think you guys will really like the new stuff. I'm really liking the new stuff a lot, so I think
I'm excited to hear it. I haven't even heard one lick of it. So.
You have to come get fucked up at Jam one night, man. Come hang out.
Oh.
Or come on play.
It's a mix.
Or you can come see us July 28th at Distortion Live Music Venue here in Calgary.
Yeah. I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna mix you. I'm gonna get paid.
Fuck yeah, get paid to come see us.
Yeah.
Paid those nickels.
The new stuff, I think people are gonna dig it. It feels to me like it's more of just a natural progression of the band. Like, you know, we used to have. I mean, every time you change a member in a band, right? Like something's gonna change, right? Mm-hmm. Like you're changing a dynamic. So, we used to do a little bit more. I don't know, kind of like hardcore stuff, like a little more breakdown, shit like that. You know, whatever, right?
Brutally heavy, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not that there's. It's
Sorry, I
not
gotta
totally gone.
grab a beer. Sorry.
Would you like a beer?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that element of it is not totally gone, but I feel also we've just changed as musicians. Like,
well, it's a little more matured and nuanced, I think. You know what I mean? That's how I would describe it. Is that it's a little more nuanced and I think that like while the elements of Stab.twist.pull are still there, the songs are short, fast, heavy.
Yeah.
But there's also some there in the new material. There's some slower songs, and a little more
a little bit more melodic.
Genre bending, yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. Well, I think that just kind of like happens too, just because like, you know, I used to just go to like a ton of like metal shows, and then you know there was a big 10-year gap that I didn't play at all, right? Well, like at home, you know, whatever, but not with a band. Mm-hmm. And then you know
standard fucking bass player, you know.
Yeah. Well, and you know, I don't know. I always feel like when it's just one guitar player, one bass player, you know, you kind of have to step up your bass playing a little bit because you know, game, right? Some different stuff. You know?
Yeah, man, it works, man. I think I'm really pretty bummed about it. It's the same weekend as
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
it did sell out.
Yeah, and then on top of that, so
On Canada Day here in Calgary, I highly recommend that.